How much home can you afford in Worcester, Massachusetts in 2025? Here's the million-dollar question, or in Worcester's case, the $400,000 question. Can you actually afford to buy a home here in 2025? Worcester is one of Massachusetts' fastest-growing markets, and whether you're renting or saving for your first home, knowing your real numbers could be the difference between buying sooner or waiting years. I'm Pauline Lee, licensed mortgage broker and real estate agent based right here in Massachusetts. Today, I'm breaking down Worcester's home prices, monthly payments, income and credit requirements, and down payment options. Plus, I'll share a free way to see exactly what you can afford without any pressure. Stick with me, you'll walk away knowing if homeownership in Worcester is within reach this year. Worcester home prices in 2025. As of mid-2025, the median home price in Worcester is about $444,000. Starter homes, 2 to 3 bedrooms, 1 to 2 baths, generally fall in the $350,000 to $500,000 range, depending on neighborhood, school district, and condition. Compared to Boston or Cambridge, Worcester gives you far more space and affordability. That's why buyers are migrating west, and demand is keeping prices competitive. If you've been on the fence, this is the type of market where waiting could cost you tens of thousands. Quick question for you. Drop a comment below with what price range you think you can afford in Worcester. I'll personally reply and let you know if you're in the right ballpark. Monthly payment breakdown. Let's run the numbers. Say you buy a $400,000 home with 5% down. Your loan would be $380,000. At 6.75% interest rate, that's about $24.60 per month for principal and interest. Add about $500 for property taxes, $100 for insurance, and about $180 for PMI, for a total monthly cost of roughly $3,200. Now here's where it gets interesting. With first-time buyer programs or mass housing assistance, you can cut that PMI cost or qualify for slightly lower rates. That could mean saving $150 to $200 a month right away. If that monthly payment surprises you, higher or lower, hit the like button. It helps me know what info buyers like you actually find useful. Income and credit needed. To qualify for that $400,000 purchase with 5% down, lenders want to see monthly income in the $8,500 to $9,000 range, assuming you're not carrying large car loans or credit card balances. That translates to about $100,000 to $110,000 yearly in household income. Minimum credit scores. Conventional loans require credit scores of 620 plus. FHA loans, credit score can be as low as 580 with 3.5% down. The higher your score, the lower your interest rate, and the less you'll pay every single month. Even a 20-point score bump could save you thousands over the life of your loan. For example, I recently worked with a buyer whose score went from 628 to 660 in just 2 months, and that lowered her monthly payment by nearly $140. Down payment options. One of the biggest myths I hear is you need 20% down to buy a home. That's simply not true. In Worcester, many buyers are using the FHA loan with 3.5% down or conventional loan with 3% down. And if you qualify for mass housing programs, you might get access to affordable rates and down payment assistance. So for a $400,000 home, you could buy with as little as $12,000 to $14,000 for down payment. And that's before seller credits or local grant programs. The real question isn't, can you afford 20% down? It's what's the smartest path to get you into home sooner? If this busts a myth you believe about home buying, let me know in the comments. I want to hear what surprised you so far. Everyone's situation is different. That's why I offer a free mortgage strategy session. We'll figure out what price range you qualify for, your estimated monthly payments, and which programs work best for you. No pressure, no obligation, just clear numbers for your specific situation. Click the link in the description to grab your free session. Even if you're 6 to 12 months out, this is the step that helps buyers go from someday to we just closed on our home. So, can you afford to buy in Worcester in 2025? Probably more than you think. If this video gave you clarity, do me a favor, hit like, subscribe to weekly homebuyer tips, and share this with a friend who's house hunting. I answer every comment personally. So, if you're wondering, would I qualify? Drop your question below. And don't forget, book your free strategy session using the link in the description. Thanks for watching. I'm Pauline Lee, licensed mortgage broker and real estate agent, helping you buy smarter in Worcester, Massachusetts. Connect with me for home buying tips. I encourage you to get pre-approved.